What if you could speak English naturally every single day? In today's lesson, you'll learn 20 powerful daily English sentences that native speakers use all the time. Stay till the end and practice with me.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Booster. I'm Emily.
And I'm Alex, and today's episode is one of my favorites, honestly.
Because it's practical, right? No boring grammar rules.
Exactly, just real sentences you can use today in a real conversation.
With your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, anyone.
So let's not waste time. 20 sentences, 5 groups, let's go.
Okay, sentence number 1. I need to get going.
This is perfect when you want to leave, but politely.
Like you're at a friend's house and it's getting late.
You just say, I need to get going, it's already 9.
Much better than just standing up and walking out, right?
Way better. Okay, sentence 2. Can you give me a hand with this?
This means, can you help me?
Give me a hand doesn't mean literally give your hand, obviously.
Right. It's asking for help. Can you give me a hand with these boxes?
Native speakers say this all the time instead of just help me.
Sentence 3 now. I'm starving. Let's grab something to eat.
Starving just means very hungry, and grab something to eat means eat quickly, casually.
So you'd never say this at a fancy dinner.
Never. This is for lunch with a friend or after work.
And sentence 4, what time works for you?
This is how you plan something without sounding too formal.
Instead of, what is your available time, which sounds a bit stiff.
What time works for you feels natural, friendly, easy.
Quick recap. Get going, give me a hand, I'm starving, what time works for you?
Say those out loud with me right now. Seriously, pause and say them.
Okay, wait, Alex, quick game. I say a boring sentence, you make it natural.
Oh, I like this. Go.
I am very hungry, we should eat food now.
I'm starving. Let's grab something to eat.
See? That's the whole trick. Same meaning, way more natural.
That one sentence alone will make you sound more fluent instantly. Sentence 5, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Super useful when someone's waiting for you.
Simple, direct, no need to explain your whole journey.
Sentence 6, let's catch up soon.
This is what you say to an old friend you haven't seen in a while.
Catch up means talk about what's new in your life.
So it's not the same as let's meet. It's warmer, more personal.
Sentence 7, I'm running a bit late.
This one saves a lot of awkward moments.
Instead of just being silent and showing up late.
Just text this. I'm running a bit late, be there in 10.
And sentence 8, do you have a minute?
This is how you politely start a conversation, especially at work.
Instead of just jumping into your question.
Do you have a minute? I wanted to ask about the report.
It shows respect for the other person's time.
Okay, let's actually practice these in a mini conversation.
All right, imagine I'm calling you because we're meeting for coffee.
Go ahead.
Hey, sorry, I'm running a bit late.
No problem. What time works for you now?
I'll be there in 5 minutes, I promise.
Perfect. And hey, let's catch up properly this time. It's been too long.
Definitely. See? That's 4 sentences in one tiny conversation.
This is exactly how natural speech works. Short, real, connected.
Sentence 9. I really appreciate your help.
Stronger than just saying thank you.
It shows genuine gratitude, especially for something meaningful.
Sentence 10, that makes sense.
This is what you say when you understand someone's explanation.
It's better than just saying okay because it shows real understanding.
Like, oh, that makes sense now. Thanks for explaining.
Sentence 11, I'll get back to you.
You use this when you need more time to answer someone.
Very common in work emails and messages.
Let me check my schedule. I'll get back to you by tomorrow.
And sentence 12, let's keep in touch.
You say this at the end of a meeting or when saying goodbye to someone.
It means let's not lose contact.
Very warm, very common. Okay, real talk, Alex. Do you actually keep in touch with people you say that to?
Honestly, sometimes. Depends how much I liked them.
Huh, fair enough. Anyway, let's move to the next group.
Sentence 13, I'm looking forward to it.
You use this when you're excited about something coming up.
We have a trip next week. Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to it.
Sentence 14, it's not a big deal.
This is how you make someone feel relaxed about a small mistake.
Like, sorry I'm late. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. Sentence 15, take your time.
This is such a kind sentence, honestly.
You say it when someone's rushing and you want them to relax.
Take your time. There's no rush.
And sentence 16, I'll figure it out.
This shows confidence, even when you don't have all the answers yet.
I don't know how to fix this yet, but I'll figure it out.
It sounds much more keepable than saying, I don't know.
Exactly. Small change, big difference in how confident you sound.
Actually, this reminds me of my friend Maria from Mexico.
Oh, yeah, tell it.
She used to translate every sentence in her head before speaking English.
Classic mistake. We talk about this a lot.
Right, but one day she just started using these small phrases like I'll figure it out and take your time.
And?
And within a month, her coworkers said she sounded way more natural.
That's the whole point of this episode. Small sentences, big results.
You don't need a huge vocabulary, you need the right sentences.
Last group, sentence 17. Let me know if you need anything.
A kind, supportive sentence. You offer help without being pushy.
Perfect for coworkers, friends, even family.
Sentence 18, I could use a break.
This means you're a little tired and want to rest.
We've been working for hours, I could use a break.
Much more natural than I am tired, I want to stop.
Sentence 19, let's call it a day.
This means let's stop working for today.
You'll hear this a lot in offices at the end of the workday.
It's already 6, let's call it a day.
And finally, sentence 20, see you around.
A casual, friendly goodbye. No fixed plan, but you'll probably meet again.
Perfect for a neighbor or someone you just met.
And that's all 20. Okay, fast round. I'll give the situation, you give the sentence.
Let's go.
You're leaving a friend's house.
I need to get going.
You're tired after work.
I could use a break.
Someone apologizes for a small mistake.
It's not a big deal.
You're saying goodbye to a neighbor.
See you around.
Perfect score. You're a natural, Alex.
That's the goal for all of you watching too. Try it, pause the video, and answer these yourself.
So that's 20 daily sentences that instantly make your English sound more natural.
Pick 5 today, just 5. Use them in real conversations, even if it's just with yourself.
And if you want part 2 with 20 more sentences, let us know in the comments.
We read every single one.
Thanks for practicing with us today.
See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.